I'm Rhod Gilbert, stand-up comedian. People tell me I've got the toughest job in town, but I'm sure I'll find other things far more difficult. So I'm ditching my regular job and trying something completely different. This is my work experience, and this week, I'm a tattoo artist. I'd rather spend the rest of my life in a Portaloo with Mel Gibson than have a tattoo, but in 2 days' time I have to scar some poor sod for life. So I picked up a scent of burning flesh and followed it to a tattoo convention in Telford. I don't really know anything about tattoos. I've never wanted a tattoo. All this violent imagery and skulls and death and graves and fire just seems a bit sad. I shouldn't really think like that. It's my shortcoming. I should be more open-minded. Who knows, maybe I will come out desperately wanting a tattoo myself. I felt as out of place as Bungle on the Death Star. There wasn't even a paint a cartoon on your tit stand. Oh. Are they wearing, like, body stockings?
No, it's the skin. No.
Is that it?
Yeah, nothing.
Don't you feel a bit self-conscious?
When there's no paint on you, I did.
You felt self-conscious when there was no paint on you?
But now I don't feel conscious at all because you can't see anything, so...
You can! What do you mean? If I'd undid my flies and pulled my testicles out, it wouldn't matter if I had a picture of a lion on there. You can still see them, I tell you. I've never actually seen a tattoo being done close up, when you've seen it from a kind of distance. You're just brushing that across. It doesn't look like you're ramming it in. I thought you had to ram it in. Hey, don't laugh while you're doing that now, it's going to go horribly wrong. You could get a moustache on the Virgin Mary if you're not careful. Tattooed toilet seats, yeah? Why not? Is that blood? No.
Pen, I think.
That's what?
Pen.
Oh, pen. Ink. I was learning loads. Like, what's worse than finding a maggot in your apple? That's right, a massive penis on your leg. You've got a big dick on the back of your leg. I had one once, but I slapped it off. There you go. So look at that, best male leg, 2004. What, just the left leg? Did this one not even get runner-up?
No. They're quite addictive, you'll realise.
Are they?
All it wants me to do is get more tattoos and more tattoos, really.
Show the back of your head. And what does it all mean?
It's got no specific meaning to me. It's just, oh, I like that, I'll have that done.
You assume that every aspect of them holds some significance to these people, but quite often it's not. I met Louis Malloy. He was to tattooing what Simon Cowell's trousers were to his backside. Right up there.
There's that many celebrities getting tattooed that half the time you don't even know who they are when they're coming in. Most famous client would be David Beckham.
Don't tell me you didn't recognise David Beckham. You only recognised him when you tattooed his kids' names. You thought, I know these names. Brooklyn.
No,
hey,
I've
Posh Spice.
got to say, I tattooed her as well.
Have you?
Yeah.
There's nothing to tattoo, is there? What I'm trying to get to the bottom of is how significant things are to people, or how much it's just what the hell?
You might pick that particular jacket and that colour of jacket because you like it.
I could take this jacket off this evening.
Yeah, of course you can.
Put another one on.
If you're going to tattoo somebody, first of all, get tattooed yourself so that you know what it feels like.
No.
Why not? It's not that bad.
But it's there for life when I don't want one.
So what? We should run a tattoo machine over your skin with no colour in it so you get to know what it feels like. Go on, Rod, be a man.
Hearing that celebs were all having tattoos didn't make me want one any more than watching Psycho made me want to shower. But Louis did have a point. I'm sure all this has been rinsed and stuff.
That's the needle. So there's 5 needles on that.
Well, I wasn't expecting this. I'm not good with pain, man.
Swing your
I
legs
feel like
up.
I'm going to faint already. The only thing I've had close to this is injections in hospital.
I'm not giving you an injection.
I passed out when I had an allergy test once.
Don't move, I'm going to do it.
Don't piss about.
I'm not.
I don't like it.
Keep still.
Oh, that's... Ah, you bastard. Why would you go through this? Seriously.
Show it, camera.
Where is it? There. It's unpleasant, it stings, it's like having lots of little injections in a row.
That took, what, 10 seconds?
Yeah.
That took 70 hours.
What is wrong with you?
When you tattoo somebody, they will feel what you just felt. So as nervous as you was, they will be. So you've got to inspire confidence in your client that you can do it.
Can I learn it tomorrow and then do it on Tuesday?
You'll struggle. An average apprenticeship is 5 years.
5 years?
Yep, 5 years.
I'm no brain surgeon, but tracing a knob on someone's leg couldn't be rocket science. I did need to assess my art skills though, and I wasn't ready to do any permanent leg genitals, so graffiti was the perfect low-pressure way to start. Well, I've got to do a tattoo in a couple of days.
Do you want to do a skull?
A skull?
Yeah.
You all right?
Go closer to the wall.
Close to the wall. Where's the white?
The white?
I think the white. How's that out of 10?
Yeah, it's a good, yeah, 2.5.
2.5 out of 10.
You know, it's good stuff.
Let me tattoo you?
Oh, sorry, I'm getting a call.
Oh dear, my skull looked like a space invader on a come-down. Maybe Louis was right. If there was an artist inside me, I had to get him out fast. Perhaps Catherine's henna would act as an artistic laxative.
I'll show you how to use it.
Does look very suspicious. I used to have a hamster that would do exactly that if you squeezed him too tightly or cuddled him too tightly. Not as artistically, obviously. I never drew a flower with him.
Do you think you could copy that? Squeeze a little harder.
My hamster was easier to use than this. Would you say this is the best first attempt you've seen?
The best first attempt I've seen you do, yeah.
I think I've mastered flowers.
Shall we try spirals?
That sounds a bit too easy. What about a tiger, a black panther leaping like that with flames coming out of him? This is looking a lot better than anything I've done in the past.
There you go. That looks like a lotus flower. That
That's
looks
what I'm
beautiful.
doing now. I've changed my mind. I'm doing a lotus flower, is what I thought I'd do, with a
Yeah.
panther leaping through it. I think this could turn into a really good stegosaurus. Hang on a minute. This is evolving.
It is,
It's evolving. I'm changing my mind as we go along, as it
Yeah.
starts to look like something different each time.
Yeah.
So, but hopefully the person I tattoo will be ready to accept that their initial design might end up
Yeah.
as something completely different. But I think that's
Exactly.
exciting. Oh, I've done a nose. Now he's got a nose and a horn. My rare parsnip-horned Rhinotigosaurus wouldn't fit on my arm, so I created another original design, and Catherine gave me a hamster poo tattoo with deep personal significance. As the ink was drying on the last penis tattoo in Telford, I headed home to Wales to cram in 5 years training. Artistically speaking, I was badly constipated, and I had to tattoo someone very soon. I don't quite know what tattoo I'm going to give them. The tattoo shop is about 50 yards away, and I want to nail it. By the time I get in there, I want to have some ideas. It's a Chinese takeaway. I could do a Chinese symbol. Got a flower shop. This could be useful. There's some stuff here. Everybody likes a nice big fat Buddha, don't they? Tigers there are quite nice. The tattoo studio is there. Post office is there with the tigers in the window. 2 doors along, in between the two, Flames Kebab House. It's like some kind of weird Darren Brown thing, genuinely freaking me out a bit. The stars are seriously aligned. Tomorrow's punter is getting a tiger jumping through flames. My destination was a family-run tattoo and piercing studio deep in the Welsh valleys, the mystical world of Abracadabra. The name evoked the magic and mystery of the Orient. I met the owner, Dave. How long have you been a tattooist, Dave?
33 years this year.
What are the most important sort of skills of a tattoo artist?
To keep a steady hand, got to get a firm line down on there. It can jump about a lot and go all over the place.
I've been looking for inspiration. I keep coming back to like a tiger or something jumping through some flames.
That is way beyond the station.
Is it?
Yeah.
I can show you an early version. And I did it in like a minute or two with a henna tube I've never used. It'd be better than this, I reckon, if I did it again.
Oh, I hope so. Have you got good insurance? Every day people come in and they've had something like that done in someone's bedroom.
I thought it was quite good.
Nah.
Would you have something like that?
No.
I can take the parsnip out
Yeah, and the flames.
and lose the flames.
Yeah, and the tiger.
So, Rod, have you got any tattoos yourself?
I've got a tiny little R in a bloodline there, so there's no ink in the thing.
To do a tattoo on someone, I really think that you should experience what it is you're doing to someone and have a tattoo yourself.
When I left the house this morning, I was hoping we wouldn't come to this. What the hell would I have? How was I meant to choose? I'd rather peel the skin off my own skull and stick a dagger through my eye than get a tattoo of a skull with a dagger through its eye. I quite like animals, Dave, but I don't know if I want them permanently etched on my skin. Who the hell would have that?
You wouldn't believe what they have.
What would you describe this thing as then? It's a sort of mixture of a dragon cow woman with udders. I could have my cat. I do quite like my cat.
Well, have your cat, yeah.
Arnold, his name is. I could have that, and Arnold.
Yeah.
Tom Jones, is that a popular one round here, up this area?
No, never done that.
Have you not?
Done John Wayne.
You've done John Wayne, but not Tom Jones.
Yeah.
So nobody's ever had a Tom. I'm surprised at that round here, Valleys. I thought
Nothing's leaping out of me. People keep asking me what I'm passionate about. I can't really think of anything, to be honest. Not that I'd want tattooed on myself. Quite a big fan of the NHS, so I could have a picture of Nye Bevan. I quite enjoy Crisps, quite enjoy The Apprentice, watching old episodes of Bergerac, but nobody's gonna have a massive John Nettles on their back.
I couldn't find anything on Dave's charts or tattoo websites. In desperation, I started looking in the Argos catalogue.
I want something, obviously, that girls like. I know what women like. Cushions. My girlfriend's always talking about cushions.
Bingo, a cushion. Now I just needed a cushion cover.
It's clearly a pie of some sort. I'm not sure what kind of fruit the filling is, but it's, they put flames coming out the back of it, make it a little bit darker and a little bit more excited. So that pie's obviously arrived on the scene very quickly there. You can see the element of danger here with the Battenberg. 3 or 4 slices have fallen off there, which is obviously a bit... It's a shame the Battenberg's not on fire, isn't it?
You can put it on fire.
You can add some flames to it if you want.
You can add flames to the Battenberg?
Yeah, of course you can.
So I can mix and match with this stuff?
Yeah.
Fair play, you have found a Battenberg on fire, to be fair. What about a Battenberg cushion? Can you see you can find a Battenberg cushion? I like the idea of a cushion.
Yeah?
Yeah. Can I get a cushion with your Battenberg one off the wall there with the slices falling down on it, and then on fire, some flames coming out of it, and then maybe, I don't know yet, but maybe Nye Bevan sort of looking on. Have you done that one before?
Oh, no.
No, I don't know if everybody's got it.
Oh, believe me, nobody has got that.
Dave didn't have a ready-made flaming Battenberg cushion with a concerned and Irene Bevan looking on design, so he knocked one up.
This is the kind of thing, yeah. Yeah.
I'm just going to draw on the flames.
It's not hurting too much at the moment, Dave.
Yeah. Well, you'll be fine, but just don't hold your breath, all right? Breathe as normal. Just relax, all right? Just relax.
I can't relax, Dave.
Just drop this arm, and that's it. Are you ready?
Dave, that hurts. Dave! How do people do this? Ow!
People come back every week.
I'm sure they come back, looking for you, I imagine. I tell you what, I don't think I'm going to get round to having Nye Bevan as well.
Having a proper tattoo was agony. My shoulder felt like a feminist's bra.
I never want to see another Battenberg in my life, Dave. Mr. Kipling can right off.
I wanted Dave to stop, but there's probably only one thing worse than having a Battenberg on your back, and that's having half a Battenberg.
Ow. It really feels like a needle just going in and then just ripping your flesh. You've got some nice cooling spray, Dave. Is that cooling?
It's cooling spray. You'll be back, Rhod.
I won't be back, Dave.
You'll be back. You'll forget all about it, and then you'll think, oh, it wasn't really that bad.
It was really that bad. I will never be back.
I felt like another back rub off Edward Pizza Wheel's hands, but the girls wanted to up the ante, and we were off in search of new ways to inflict pain.
We're going to Chrome in Cardiff with my mate Ed, and we're going to learn how to put the micro dermal anchors, a piece of jewellery which sits underneath the surface of the skin.
And do you do that here at the moment?
No, it's something that we want to expand into.
I'm telling you right now that I am not doing it. I'm not being your guinea pig. I am not doing anything else today. I've had enough pain inflicted on me.
Where we were going, they knew more about holes than a mole with a hole punch. I've always thought this piercing lark was a bit weird, but when Ed explained some of the things people asked him to do to them, it all sounded very reasonable.
What we do here is mainly body piercing. There's not a lot of places on the body you can pierce now. We also do a little bit of body modification. I've split tongues. Right, this is an amphilang, the most macho male ones you can have, like, the most extreme, apart from actually splitting the penis. You can split and have 2 halves.
What, you'd split that down the middle and...
Yeah.
Like leaves of a book?
Yeah.
Why would you do that, Ed?
That doesn't float my boat.
Have you ever had somebody come in and go, hey Ed, today I'd like you to split my penis in 2?
I've had someone ask for it and I told them no.
I was about to ask Ed if he'd split my penis down the middle and pop a few scoops of ice cream round it when a punter came in. I wasn't sure whether to say hello or stick 20p in her and try and win a cuddly toy. I said hello.
I'm sorry to stare at you.
Yes. It's hard not to.
I feel like Bill Oddie looking at a woodland creature.
Yeah.
Come on, Izzy. Be brave.
Right. I'm going to start there. We're not allowed to give any pain relief, you know, but then that's half the fun.
What is wrong with you all? What is wrong with all of you?
That's what we do for fun, isn't
I
it?
don't smoke, I don't drink, you know.
Well, start smoking and drinking, I would.
There we go.
I'm not going to faint now. The worst of it's over.
Yeah.
Isn't as painful as the last one I had?
No.
It's just an intensity around this whole world. The pain that I felt when I was being tattooed. Thinking about inflicting that pain on somebody else is a really horrible thought.
My big day arrived, but Dave was worried that I was as ready to tattoo someone as a man with both hands trapped under a sleeping gorilla. I had to work on my drawing skills. He put a thingy on the pencil, so it was more like a tattoo thing.
Trying to draw this panther with this thing on, it's really, really difficult. It looks like what I imagine Scooby-Doo might look like if he was abusing solvents. I think I've got a fix for this. I think I have made this look deliberate. Here it is. This is Scooby-Doo, in brackets, after hearing he's been fined £50 for dog fouling. There's the dog foul there on the pavement. And then we'll have Scooby shouting, "It wasn't me," testing his innocence. I've added Scrappy-Doo shouting, "Yes, it was," at Scooby.
I still felt artistically constipated, but surprisingly, Dave and Maria quite liked my mountain cat with Dropsy.
Out of 10, Dave?
Got all the shadow in
Out
there.
of 10,
Yeah,
I'd
lovely.
say 7.
Really?
Yeah, that's good.
No, that's the one I was trying to do. Well,
Good choice.
what we've ended up with is a slight evolution of that. He looks more like Scooby-Doo having a mild nervous breakdown.
Well, it looks like it's been run over.
Very difficult to use this, though.
Yeah, it's the weight thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
My roadkill Scooby-Doo whodunit got a thumbs down, but spinning it positively, Dave said my work had a sense of humour, so he introduced me to someone he thought I'd get on with. Royston had more famous faces down his trousers than Russell Brand.
What's this one here? I can just see something else peeping out there.
Oh, this is
Hang on, let me guess. Let's reveal it bit by bit.
I give you a clue, Scott.
A Scot.
Yeah.
Go on, she's got long hair there. Look at that. I tell you what, that is a rather splendid, beautiful-looking Lorraine Kelly. Why Lorraine Kelly?
Well, like everybody comes in, they want a skull, they want a dagger, or a dagger through the skull and God knows what else. So I had a word with Dave. So we come up with the idea of Lorraine Kelly. It just goes to show now there is a brighter side to tattooing.
This is the light side.
This is the light side.
I
of tattooing.
see what you're saying.
This light side of tattooing was all very well, but if I tattooed someone now, Dave would need a sense of humour and legal aid. My fledgling tattoo career looked over. Then out of the blue, a superhero arrived. Was it a bird? Was it a plane? No, it was Russell Brandlegs, man. And he said I could practice on him.
He's got loads of tattoos, he's covered in them, so that's why we sort of picked him as a guinea pig, really, because he knows the score and he understands that this might not be the finest artwork he's ever seen in his life. So this is making the transfer that's going to go onto Royston's skin. Ah, there we are. Look at that. Magic.
Take the needle out of the packet. Okay.
It's making my knees go weak already.
No. Rub it in with your hand. That's the way.
You happy with it there, Royston?
Yeah, happy with that, but
Nervous? How nervous are you out of scale? 1 to 10?
seriously, truthfully,
Yeah, 1 to 10.
10. Honestly.
I'm only on a 7. So you put it in there, and then do you press the button then while it's in there?
Okay.
I'm about to do my first ever tattoo.
Right, no problem.
How's that, Royston?
All right, but
Painful?
yeah.
I'm going to try and make it less painful for you is my objective.
You're all right,
How's that, Roy? I tell you what, Royston, that is not bad.
but no, not bad at all, is it?
Russell Brandlegs, man, had saved the day. He was the laxative to my artistic constipation. I was starting to enjoy this light side to tattooing, and I even got my Battenberg out for the girls.
Check it out.
Check the art. Wow. I love cake.
Do you?
Oh, fab.
Cushions?
Cushions, my favourite.
All women love cushions.
Oh, fabulous.
My real customer would be along soon, and I was on a high. But Maria felt I was still a bit of an inky penis on the leg of tattooing, and that I needed more coaching.
What's it actually like being a full-time tattoo artist, Maria?
You get to meet loads of interesting people with lots of different stories, and you become a part of their life.
One of the things I've noticed about this place, it seems to be like a real heart of the community.
Yeah, yeah. It's like therapy for them, me, if I need to get anything off my chest. If I didn't tattoo, I'd think I'd be a counsellor.
Would you?
Yeah.
Everybody says tattoos are addictive. Once you have one, you'll want more and more.
Yeah. It's the whole bonding thing, like they come back for that. It's the buzz of the piece when it's done. You know, you feel good. Did you feel good?
No. I'm telling you now, I'm not going back, community or no community.
In the next few minutes, I learned why the shop was called Abracadabra. One minute I was having a nice chat with Maria, the next I mysteriously found myself semi-naked in Joy's dentist chair.
It's not as bad as you think it's going to be.
It better not be as bad as I think it's going to be.
It's not. There's the clamp going on.
Ah! Joy. Oh, it's ironic you having a name like Joy, isn't it? When you bring so much misery and bloody pain. Even that's agony. What's that? Is that just the ice?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
There we go.
I don't even want it. Ah!
All done.
Oh.
Breath
Ah. 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 Joy. Oh, God, this is horrible. Oh, God, life. Can't take it anymore. Between the tattoo and now this, I just... Poor little nipple. What have I done to you? God, life.
It's not light-headed or sweaty or anything.
Joy had rammed that thing through my man-tit like a cheap buffet snack. Time for my revenge. I wanted to split her breasts in half and fill them with fruit. She wanted an earring.
Look at that.
That's why you push in through here.
What is?
And then the whole thing. Okay.
Not the whole... That's not
You
going
haven't
right
gotta
through
go-
the ear like that.
No, you haven't got to go right in, just until you can see it out the back.
Oh.
And then you pull the needle back and you will leave a plastic tube.
Right, say all that again. I wasn't listening. I was panicking. You ready? Couldn't you have chosen something for me to pierce? It's a bit further away from your brain. Can we take your ear off and then do it somewhere else?
My brain's in my feet, you're fine.
Okay? Ow!
I'd flick that bit off now.
You all right?
If the jewellery's right through, you
The jewellery's right through. I can see the thread is right through the ear. Oh, heck.
It's gone underneath. Stick it down.
I've dropped the bling.
My balls are gone.
The ball, the end of the jewellery bit is gone. Has it been sterilised now?
Yes, I just sterilised it.
So it's fully sterilised again. Oh, very difficult to get it on there. Shit, I've dropped it. Where's it gone?
My ear, I think.
What's in your ear?
Is that it right at the back there?
Oh, yeah, that could be it.
There we go. Who's a brave boy?
My tattoo appointment was in. I had to forget about Nipplegate and focus. Amanda was a tattoo virgin. As her tattoo artist, it was my job to reassure her and build her confidence.
Amanda.
Yeah.
Hello.
Right.
Hiya. Nice to meet you. How are you doing?
Yeah.
Do you know what to expect?
No.
Because the first thing I've got to tell you is agony. It is really, properly, seriously painful. It feels like somebody ripping into you with a compass. It feels like being ironed with a scalding iron. It does, honestly. It feels like somebody, if you imagine taking a cheese grater, sending a cheese grater to your leg and rubbing like that for about an hour until it's bleeding and stuff, that's what it feels like. It's really, really painful. What are you going to go for?
This one by you.
This one?
Yeah. Leg.
Well, that's good, because the only tattoo I've ever done was on the front of somebody's leg.
Amanda was still nervous, so I showed her my artwork. Maybe the light side of tattooing would appeal to her too.
Don't worry about that. That was with a henna tube. They're really difficult to control. Tattooing's far easier than that. You can see the talent, can't you? You can see the raw talent that I've got to work with. This is some of my early stuff, you know. This was earlier in my career. I did this yesterday. Oh no, the day before. It was the day before yesterday.
Oh my God.
I didn't do that. That's the original, but look what I did. It's not bad. Don't lose confidence just because I can't get a glove on. If you don't want to go through with it, you must say now. Because in about a minute from now, it's going to be too late. So if you... We should have some tense music, like on a quiz show. Just get ready for a really sort of intense scratching, burning, all right? Okay, just stretching the skin to make sure that... Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Oh, don't, that's it, try not to move. Don't move, whatever you do now, don't move. That's it, really try and stay still. It's a little bit wobbly where you moved, but hardly nothing, it's absolutely fine. You know it's going to be really painful, but as soon as I take my hand away, the pain goes. Do you think you can not move for this bit? You sure? Okay, every time you move like that. Okay, don't flinch now, don't. Okay, don't move, don't move. Okay, try not to move. No moving, no moving. It's only gonna be a second. Don't move. That's it, don't move, don't move. Deep breaths. Okay? Don't look. Try not to flinch like that.
Tattooing Amanda was far more difficult than Russell Brand legs, man. She was a moving target. It was as dangerous as a woman doing a bikini line on a bouncy castle.
If you jolt, I could put a line like that anywhere around here, so it's going to change. That's supposed to mean good and beautiful. You could end up with...
Egg fried rice.
Egg fried rice. Don't jolt now. Get a bit of pink colour in there. And we're just going to put a little bit of colour in these petals. Right, everyone. I want to show you my first customer. First real customer.
This one's a bit wobbly.
Yeah.
But that's down to
you.
Movement.
What was all? I don't know what all the fuss was about. You shifting about. You should have seen me yesterday. I was good as gold, wasn't I?
But now you can see how difficult it can be. I'm going to give you 5 on this one.
All right, and if I do that?
6.
Huh? 6? I thought you genuinely thought you were going to say 9. 9.6. Amanda, ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Hey?
Amanda would never win Best Female Leg, but provided she never took her trousers off and married someone with cataracts, she'd be fine.
Thanks very much for everything, mate.
Pleasure.
It's been great. I've really enjoyed myself, and it's been a fascinating insight into your life. I never thought it was going to be easy, but it's very, very difficult. You need to be accurate. You need to have great concentration. It's a really hard canvas, the human body.
That's right. It jumps about like a box of frogs.
There's a little bit of me thinking, I want to go back and do that again. The tattooing, that is. Because there's 2 things I know for sure that I never want to do again as long as I live. 1, I never want to have another tattoo. I absolutely hate it. And 2, I will never, ever pierce another nipple. And that, my little friend, is a cast iron promise. I am so sorry that I did that to you. I don't know what I was thinking. I just got carried away. It's this stupid program that makes me do some ridiculous things. Come on, nipple. Let's get you home.